Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yup. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion, what's good? Steam Deck Mob, what's happening? Steam Deck Squad, what's up? And you Steam Deck nerds, geeks, and freaks, and you investigators, what's happening? Alright. Okay, you Batman fans, you know, the Batman Arkham fans on the Steam Deck. Yeah. This game, yeah, it's getting an update. Listen to this, but you got to go to the Epic Store to get it. Listen to this. Batman Arkham Knight to get Batman suit 2022. New screenshot suggests. Says it has now been confirmed that the new Batman 2022 suit has indeed been added to Batman Arkham Knight on PC, but only in the Epic Game Store of the game so far. And it shows the screenshots here. It says here, as some recent activity on Steam suggests, it really seems like Batman Arkham Knight is going to get new content in the future. Earlier today, Luke Flux shared on X Twitter some new screenshot that originates from what seems to be a Discord server, showcase the Batman 2022 suit in the latest entry in the series. While this could be a mod, it looks somewhat more refined than the modded suit that are currently available. So it really seems like the game may be getting some additional content well over 8 years after its launch on PC. 8 years. That's a long time. And it says here, an additional suit is definitely not going to change Batman Arkham Knight much, and other new features would be way more welcome, such as a next-gen patch introducing 60 frames per second gameplay on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Still, if the game is indeed getting new content in the future, it's nice to hear how Rocksteady Games and Warner Brothers haven't forgotten the series entirely. Batman Arkham Knight is now available PC, PS4, Xbox One, and soon Nintendo Switch as a part of the Arkham Trilogy collection. We'll keep you up to date on new content coming to the game as soon as possible. Stay tuned for the latest news. Alright, that's Batman Arkham Knight. Alright, so yeah, you got to go to the Epic Store to get the new suit though. Alright, now Metal Gear, the Metal Gear Saga situation, the hotfix. What's up, gaming on Linux? I just seen this. It says here, here's how to fix Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 on Steam Deck Linux. And then it says, Valve developer Pierlo Griffius mentioned on Xdeck Proton hotfix was updated to help, but it's still not fully solved yet without the fix in the guide below. A Proton hotfix has been deployed for Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty and Metal Master Collection version and Metal Gear 3 Snake Eater Master Collection version to address a blocking crashing in cutscene. A fix for missing audio in cutscene is still being worked on. This was the whole Metal Gear Collection saga, the PC version. This was purposefully and intentionally done by Konami. Okay. Says, for the impatient, it turns out there is a way to make Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty Master Collection and Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater Master Collection version actually work on Steam Deck and desktop Linux. Since they are currently broken, the best way would be to wait for Valve to roll out an official fix in Proton. But if you really can't wait, the fix is relatively simple. Thanks to a sleuth on GitHub bug report, you just need to get a copy of xaudio 2_9.dll either from a Windows install, a different game, or other methods like this website. And it says use at your own risk and get the 64-bit version. For the Steam Deck, you'll need to be in desktop mode. Steam button, power switch to desktop. If you download it, make sure to unzip. Extract the file then in Steam on Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3. Click Properties, install files, browse to open the file manager, then place the xaudio_2.dll inside each to sit next to the main X files. That's too much work. I'm gonna be real honest with you. To fix Metal Gear Solid Collection on the Steam Deck, that's too much work. This game should have been working out the box. This game was never fully tested. And it says here, after that, on each game, set a launch option via right-click properties and put this in the box on each. And what else says here? What else it has? Overblown audio in Metal Gear Solid 3. That sound distorted. MGS2 and MGS3 on desktop Linux run way too fast. You'll need to find a way to cap the FPS. You can use GameScope for this to cap the FPS to make them run normally, like so. And it says wine DLL overrides equals quotes xaudio_9 equal in quotes, comma, GameScope space R60 space %, command %. And it says here's a video doing it on the Steam Deck. That's too much work. This game was never, Metal Gear Collection was never fully tested on Steam, and this was purposefully, intentionally, and willfully done, and they knew that this was gonna happen. So they never fully test the game. Bottom line. All right, here's another one. Paradox announced the Victoria 3 Colossus of South expansion. All right. Yeah. Konami did that on purpose. Anyway, let's see here. What's this? What's this game here? Paradox announced the Victoria 3 Colossus of the South expansion. It says South is the next expansion for Paradox Interactive 19th century strategy game, bringing with it the young nations of South America. The young nations of South America, freed from the domination of European royalty, face a number of challenges. Continental wars of independence have proven fertile grounds for military rule, rapidly growing population, strained agrarian economies, the reforming Emperor of Brazil has planned of modernization and liberalization that threatens established power in his own capital, take the reins of potential giant of the Americas in Victoria 3 Colossus of the South. And what did they add here? Populism, the Old Republic, Reign of Pedro II, Amazonian riches, and more content for South America, new content and journal entries, flavor from many countries in the region. Say it will be priced at $5.99, $4.99, $5.99, but it's included in the Victoria 3 Grand Edition or subscribers to Victoria 3 Expansion Pass. Humble Store and Steam, November the 14th. What's this? Victoria Colossus of the South. Yep. All right. Next game, and that's an expansion, by the way. But back to that Metal Gear situation. This was intentionally and purposefully done. This game was never tested on PC like it was supposed to be. They never ran a good test on it before they released it. But it's gonna be funny when they come out with the new Metal Gear 3. That's supposed to be coming out next year, so we'll see what they do. Anyway, all right. What's the other one? Paradox, and nope, did that one already. What's the other one? Squadron 42 finally features complete CGI talk-up Vulcan support for Star Citizen. Alright. Let's see here. It's been a long road getting here, but it seems we're inching closer to Cloud Imperium games actually releasing Squadron 42. Their cinematic single-player space adventure set in the Star Citizen universe. They also talked up Vulcan support with their ongoing tech. Chris Roberts announced during the event that Squadron 42 is features complete and has entered its polish phase. You can see their full video on Squadron 42. Okay, and it has Linux support. It says here, also interesting is their big upgrade they've been working on for native Vulcan API support, which brings various benefits from improved performance to more advanced rendering techniques. They talked about this is a fair bit on day one of CitizenCon, which also includes a note in their slide about its opening their tech up to a Linux port. And they didn't commit to Linux though. It's hardly even passing mention. But either way, if they do manage to finish up their Vulcan work, it will make running it on Linux helpfully better with Proton, since there will be less translation that needs to be done, which means it should hopefully be smoother. And anything else? Yep, that's it. Star Citizen. Alright, now what's the next thing I got for you guys? Hot Wheel Unleashed Turbocharge is good fun with some issues on Steam Deck / Linux. It says Milestone sent over a copy of Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharge to gaming on Linux. The Steam Deck Curator, the Gaming on Linux Steam Curator, and after blasting through various races, here are some thoughts on the Steam Deck desktop Linux compatibility. Firstly, the good news, it does work out of the box with good performance in races. It looks good and feels pretty great. Even the AI is good and will give you a challenge. The race themselves all work fine, but there are some technical issues running it with Proton on Steam OS and the Steam Deck and desktop Linux. And then it says test across Proton 8, Proton Experimental, GE Proton 8 through 21. They're missing background for the logo screen, main menu, and settings screen. Additionally, some videos don't play in Creatured Rampage mode. Bug report. None of the issues stop it being playable and fun though. Another one noticed today is that it will sync your game settings via Steam Cloud, so that can be a nuisance swapping between PC and the Steam Deck. Please, developer, just stop doing that. And yeah. And it says, apart from that, the game seems to run well with Proton 8. Online races work, so it seems their anti-cheat from Epic online servers are fully enabled, which is also good to see. Alright, and let's see, the game is what, you'll be paying $44.99 for the base game, then likely a lot on top of that for the rest of the content. The first season pass is $24.99/$29.99. That they will include 25 vehicles and 2 new environments that will be all released by February 2024. Yes, Steam Deck fans, get ready. Hot Wheels Unleashed Turbocharge. And yeah. Wait a minute. What's this? The previous game has about 67 DLCs, and this game launched with a deluxe edition, a a legendary edition, a season pass, and 2 other DLC. The deluxe edition includes the first season pass, while the legendary edition includes their plan for a second season pass. Yeah, you Steam Deck fans are good. Alright, what else we got? For you Steam Deck fans, keep the ball moving. Alright, let's see here. Okay, Farlight, 84 players reporting bans on Steam Deck / Linux. What's this about? Let's see here. Farlight 84 is a hero shooter battle royale from Farlight Games that currently has a Steam Deck playable rating, but it appears with the latest update it's causing bans to happen like we saw previously with Apex Legends. The numerous posts filling up the Steam forum about issues with the latest update and bans due to easy anti-cheat certainly aren't the only complaint, but if you're planning on playing some more Farlight 84, it's likely you're going to want to hold off on that until the situation is sorted. And then it says, trying it myself today on desktop. It didn't work at all. Loading the game just resulted in a black screen, and then it eventually quit to my Steam library, which I have also seen reported by others for some time. So even if you are not banned, you might not be able to play right now. Anyway, testing on Steam Deck, it did work for me, but for how long? And it says, I have reached out to Farlight Games to see if they will provide any statement or information on what's happening. And it says here, Farlight 84 is quite popular, with regularly seen somewhere around 15,000 to 17,000 players on at a time each day, so it would be good to see this issue solved promptly. If it doesn't get fixed, hopefully Valve will then remove the playable Steam Deck rating before it causes other issues. So basically this game needs an update, a serious one at that too. So we'll see what Farlight Games does, far as like fixing this little problem that they're having, you know, because it affects their user base. So in a situation like this, you know, patience is a must. So you know, it's the game industry. You know, things happens. Server has issues. You know, games have issues. So they need to be updated. So yeah, they're probably looking into it right now, see how they go about fixing this and keep their user base intact. You know, that 15,000 to 17,000 players that's playing it, they love that game. So you know, they want some response. You know, and maybe Farlight Games can give them like an extra bonus of some kind of like a weapon or something, or cosmetics or something. And so we'll see what they do when it comes to this game that they're to Farlight 84. So I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on. But other than that, man, Steam Deck is doing pretty well. Some games, you know, updates are always coming in. So when they come in, I'll let you know. You know, yesterday they updated our Steam VR. So yeah, there's more updates to be added on top of those updates that are in progress that they're working on. So Steam Deck is moving. You know, some games right now, like this one, they need updates. Batman Arkham Knight is getting a new one, but you got to go to the Epic Store to get that. Yeah, we should be seeing some more updates along the way. Look, I just played. I was playing on Spider-Man, and I got a 7 to 8 gig updates about a couple days ago. So yeah, those games are always. I mean, games on the Linux desktop the Steam Deck now. They're always getting updates. So when it comes to the Steam Deck now, you better have like a 1 terabyte SSD, 1 terabyte SSD in the Steam Deck. You need a not a 1 terabyte, but a 2 terabyte SSD and a 1 terabyte SD card. You know, for starters, because updates are always coming in, always coming in. So yeah. But other than that, man, gaming on the Steam Deck, on Linux, Linux desktop, really good, man. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, they face problems just like Windows gamers. So yeah, they're always getting updates. Yeah, so whatever else I'll find out, like gaming wise, that's going on with the Steam Deck, I'll make a video for it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Poor Dark Side. Go.